Good morning, guys. Welcome back or to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be assembling and doing the first burn on my new xTool D1. So before I get into this video too much, I did want to mention that I recently signed up on the Amazon affiliates program. So with that being said, I will leave a link down below if you want to get yourself one of these machines. I would appreciate it if you use my link down below. Help out the channel just a little bit. But anyways, with that being said, let's get in here. We'll get this thing all put together, do some burns, and well, let's see what it's all about. Okay, so we have the xTool here. I got my sharpest X-Acto knife, and we're gonna go ahead and crack this thing open and see what we got. Okay, so one thing I do want to mention, if you use an X-Acto knife cut through this, be very careful because there's nothing on top. But seems to be pretty nice packaging. So I wanted to show you that you got a little booklet here, probably with the manual and all that kind of thing. You have the legs for the thing. So I'm gonna get all this stuff out of here. That way you don't have to watch me take everything out. And well, I guess in this video we'll probably start putting this thing together and see what kind of table we need to put this on. Alright, so we got everything out of the box. We have all of the laser stuff, the laser here. We have the rotary, and then some more stuff here for the laser. But I wanted to show that because this is all stacked up real nice. Pretty nice packaging, I will say. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting everything out of here, and well, I guess we'll go ahead and start assembling the thing. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have the xTool all set up. We actually did a few test burns, as you can see, the burn on the table. But I want to go ahead and mention here in this video, if you got any value out of today's video, please get down there, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, drop a comment, let me know what would y'all like to see. Would you like to see any projects, anything like that? I do have a bunch of things I would like to do with this machine, but I am open to suggestions. So like I said, if y'all enjoyed this video or find it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below and hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers here, so again, that would be much appreciated. I will also leave an Amazon link to the xTool down below in the description of the video if anybody wants to check these out. Okay, so we let everything out. We've got the frame mostly together. Still got to put screws in it and whatnot, but the instructions they're not terrible, but xTool does have a pretty decent video on their YouTube channel if y'all want to check that out. But anyway, like I said, we got the frame mostly together. We need to tighten those screws up, put screws in this corner here, and then it should be good for the frame anyway. Alright, so we got everything put together. The only thing I don't really like is all this loose cable, so we're going to try to figure out something to do with that. But we just plugged it in, and there we have it. It hadn't caught on fire yet, so I guess at some point, possibly right now, we'll hook the computer to it, see if I can throw something together real quick. They did give us a few test pieces that we can play with that we might try to do. You got piece of leather, like a piece of, what do you call that stuff? Glue on? Little pet tag, and then what seems to be like a business card. So like I said, I'm gonna find something that we can burn into these on the computer and see how this thing works. Okay, so I got my laptop here, downloaded xTool Creative Space, outlined my SO logo that I use for everything, got it sized, set the power and speed according to this little chart in the booklet that came with it. So we're gonna move this out into the powder coat shop, and I'll take my laptop out there as well. We're going to load this piece of wood into it and see if we can get it burnt. All right, so the laptop, it didn't work. I was having issues with the thing, and it died. I don't know if the battery died or what was the deal, but brought it in here, table and all, hooked it to my other computer, my main computer that I use for everything, decals and all, and got it to connect, hooked it up over Wi-Fi. That way we didn't have to plug it in USB, and as you can see, we have our first cut going down. So, had to redo the file to get a nicer file and a few things. But, like I said, I mean, the first burn is going down. So, I really didn't want to do this in here, because I don't want it smoky. And I don't know if there's any smoke. I got these real stylish green glasses on. So I can't tell about smoke, but I can definitely smell the wood burning. So anyways, it does smell terrible, but anyways, I'm gonna let this burn, and it should be done here in just a few moments. Okay guys, so it is the next day. Yesterday, I don't remember if I showed this or not. I don't remember, if we're being completely honest. But here was the first piece. Now, one thing that I was surprised by, you can see a little point here in my logo. It actually stayed, which is surprising. I figured it would disappear. Because I know with vinyl, doing decals, or at least my machine in there, it wouldn't have kept that. It would have probably just ripped it out cutting. But like I said, there's the first one. I haven't washed it. I haven't hit it with alcohol. I haven't done anything to it. This is as it came out of the laser. So today we went to Dollar Tree, spent 15 bucks on some stuff to play with. So I got a little, whatever you want to call that. These little pieces here that we're going to play with. These are the same, and then I got these here that are like a satin-ish black, and also with these and these, even though they're two tied up in the thing, apparently they're not priced as one, they're priced as two separates, which is fine. I'm gonna untie them anyway, and we're gonna play with them. Also got some little bamboo cutting boards to play with, and a plate to also play with. So, I mean, like I said, this stuff and these that we wanted to try. And I think I might even try to laser that lid after we eat these and see what happens. But, like I said, this stuff here was all 15 bucks. Actually, I got the receipt right here. So if anybody is curious, well, there you go. So, anyway, I'm gonna save that for a receipt. But like I said, I mean, it's got a little divot in the middle. It's got some scratches in it, but I think all in all, this would be a nice little plate to play with. So anyway, I'm gonna go in here on the computer, draw a few things up to see what we want to put in these, and also out here, my grandpa has some stuff that we used to do the soffits in the shop, the main shop down there, and he's gonna take the miter saw and cut these into strips. So, and that's kind of rough, but like these It's actually pretty nice grain wood. It's not showing up real great on camera like it is in person. It's not as vibrant on camera, but this stuff has got some nice reds, pinks, oranges, that kind of thing in it. So, like I said, he's going to cut these down into some strips, and we're going to try to laser those as well. So, like I said, I'm going to draw some stuff up in here on the computer, and see what we got. See what we can figure out here. Alright, so as you can see, we had to bring it in the office. For some reason our internet just does not want to work right and connect. I don't know why, but anyway, I found, we got a fan over there trying to pull anything out, and we closed that door. But I found this file online. It's like a free download type deal, and we're going to try it out on this piece here. I tried to maximize our space, so we will see what happens. Now this is probably going to be, I think it estimated to be like a 40-minute burn, so it is going to take a minute. Alright, so it is the next day again. We had to go this morning and get some more of these. I did some, they're in the kitchen in here, but the lady that helps with my tax stuff and business questions and that kind of thing, I want to do one of these for her and take by her office and give to her. So got it running right now. It's pretty detailed, so I think it said about an 18-minute burn, but I'm gonna run over there, grab my respirator, throw it on. I just wanted to mention that before I threw it on. The fan in the doorway and having that window open definitely helps, but this stuff, whatever it's coated with, stinks. I mean, it's not terribly bad, but I would rather not breathe it. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna let this burn. And for anybody who's wondering, yes, I'm wearing these, that way I'm not looking at the blue lights coming off of this, but as you can see, looking nice. So we're gonna let this burn, and well, I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. So this is the one I was actually cutting last night. I don't remember if I showed y'all this. Like I said, I'm not selling this or anything. It's just to try out settings, and as you can see, I did douse it. Anyway, like I was saying, I did douse it in alcohol, so it kind of discolored it a little bit. But like I said, this is a test piece, and I didn't clean it up too well anyway. But there's that one. I did this one this morning, another free download thing. But I seen this when I found that one, and I thought it would be cool to do. So this one, pretty cool. Now up here, as you can see the lines, I think I had the machine too fast, and it kind of skipped, because it did the same thing on this one. I will get to this one in a second. But that's where those, I think that's where those lines came from. Might have had it set a little fast, but overall pretty nice. Now, I could have lined it up a little better. And where these are kind of dog-eared, if you will, that actually is going to come in very handy, because that burnt into the table in there. But then onto this one. This one was the next one. This one had the same kind of lines like so. This is for a good friend of mine, Josh, here in Greenbrier. If you need your car detailed or tinted, hit him up. Super good guy. I've known Josh for a while now. Just solid guy. Does great work. But anyway, I did this because I want to give this to him. But it had the same line, so I thought, well, we'll run it back through. I didn't get it exactly lined up the way I had wanted it, and you can see kind of the ghosting on the second pass. But what I did is I backed the speed down, and then we got this one. So really nice on this one. No ghosting or anything like that. So I'm going to take this one to him and whatnot, and then when the one for our tax lady gets done, I'm going to take her that one as well. Now, I did mention at Dollar Tree, they charged us double for these. I asked them about that when we went and got some more of those, and she said that was actually a mistake. So, made that right, all good there. But if they do that to you, you might mention it. But anyway, like I said, we do have some cutting boards. We have a plate. We have a little ceramic tile in there we want to try, and then whatever you want to call this thing, a turner, I guess. I want to try to do this as well and just kind of play with it. I'll probably do my SL logo on this one and on one of these bamboo cutting boards. But anyway, I'm gonna get back in here, check on this real quick, and we'll probably end out the video there. Okay, so the laser just turned off. If you couldn't hear me real well, sorry. But the laser just now cut off. We've actually been working in here, trying to move some stuff around, some of the powder coat stuff, water jugs. We do go get spring water. We don't drink city water. If you're wondering what that is, no, that is not moonshine. That is spring water. But like I said, we've been moving some stuff around, taking some stuff to storage and whatnot. But this just finished, so we'll take. I haven't really been moving this around side to side. What I did is I centered it up in the center hole there, pretty center. So it's nice and centered, and that has been like perfect for me. And then you can see, like I said, on that one where it burnt into the table, that is nice because you can line it right on up with the sides here. So anyway, this is what it looks like when it comes right out of the laser. I'm gonna take it in here, get it cleaned up, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so what I'm using is 70% isopropyl alcohol, and I bought these at Dollar Tree this morning, and these actually seem to work really well. So, I mean, you can see this with a few little wipes, it's getting it off pretty well. You don't want to soak this because this stuff, when it gets like super soaked, you can just take your finger and scratch it off. That's not great, but anyway, I'm gonna get this cleaned up, and then afterwards I'll wipe it down with a microfiber, and we should be done. Okay, so we'll just go back home. It's like 9 o'clock at night, as you can see. But anyway, on the laser, was actually drove around looking at some different stuff, looking at storage buildings, different stuff like that. I think what we want to do is build a room, if you will, or like a separate building, at some point to put all this stuff in, because this is not ideal. But anyway, I wanted to kind of show you all this real quick, what I was talking about a while ago. So as you can see on the legs, I took a Sharpie and kind of marked around these. Same thing with those over there. And on the one that we did first thing this morning, you can see where the corner was, where it burnt through, because those were kind of dog-eared, I guess, if you will. And it kind of burnt down through here and across the bottom. So that is nice, because now, let me grab this board here. But it is nice because I can grab one of these, even the ones with the full corners, and I can take it, and I can line it up just like so, and we are good to go. And like I was saying, I haven't been moving the laser, so what I can do, bring it down through here. That's pretty centered in that hole there. It could come over just a touch right there, and then, you know, center it and you are good to go. Now, like I said, that makes things a little bit easier with having these on here. Now, at some point, I do want to get something, and again, sorry for the mess, it's been wild, but we want to build a jig for these. That way, you can just set them in the jig to good, and you don't have to worry about having to line it up and, you know, everything like that. So, anyway, I'm going to do some cleanup in here and straighten up some of this mess. I need to find somewhere to hang the respirator, and I need to get a bag to put that in. But like I said, I'm gonna do some cleaning up in here, and well, I guess that's gonna be a wrap for this one. So with that being said, I feel like we've done a lot in this video, but with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.